What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? So we're gonna talk about little cosmic shake over here. I'm doing pretty all right, y'all. I'm doing pretty all right. I'm just letting everybody settle in for like a good second, and I'm about to like play. Like I had some cosmic shake stuff to play, and then we gonna like comment over them. He said, "Are we gonna shit on this?" Oh shit! This is Ben. Thank you so much for the donation, bro. Early on, I appreciate it. Shout out to you. Oh, you was watching the movie stream like a second ago, for real. That's awesome. So like I'm about to start playing the little trailer here.
Told you. Look at all those snails the monster kidnapped.
Look, it's Gary.
So how do we save Gary without that
These
monster
graphics
snails?
these graphics look so mid. These graphics look very, very mid. Like they do not look bad, but they look a little mid. It's to me, they look a little bit mid.
Seeing us?
Gary is the monster snail.
Huh? They grow up so fast, don't they?
These massive amounts of candy bars must have given him a sugar rush. We can't take him back home like this. We have to cut off his candy supply first.
Already on it, buddy.
So far, I have absolutely no idea what's going on here. But Gary's a villain here. Something had happened, something that we don't need context of right now. It's up to our interpretation. Hey, what's up, Anthony? And what's up, Riot Dog? So this area here, what do you guys think this is? Like I see like there's this little Gary portrait right here. Actually, let me make the video bigger. There's this like Gary portrait right here, and then there's like I don't know. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea. Halloween rock bottom. I can't really tell. What's up, Musa? So this is like the I can see this being like the museum or something. Snail enemies is pretty new. It's pretty new. I don't know what the fuck that little sonic wave shit right there is. I don't know what that is. Hey, hold on. I'm not about to forgive that. Hold on. Let me take a look at this real quick. Hold up. As you can clearly see here, this is the bubble spin, right? This is the same spin move from Battle for Bikini Bottom, right? This is recycled for this brand new game. It's the exact same spin move, the same exact animation, the same exact sound effect from Rehydrated. It's recycled in this brand new game. I have never seen spin moves recycled across games before. To me, that is like lame as fuck. It's not a huge deal, but it's like pretty lame. Thank you so much, Musa. I appreciate the donation. I appreciate it. I appreciate it all because I'm taking time out of my day to do this. but I don't fuck with the bubble spin being in this game. It's the fact that it's the exact same spin move. I'm not about to excuse that because that's never like in the PS2 games. They always switched it up, so I don't fuck with it. And it's the same. Well, I don't care about the double jump and all that. That's actually fine. It's not a problem. And that is. It looks slightly better actually. Like I might just be placebo, but it looks a little bit better to me. They got a fucking cartwheel. They actually making SpongeBob cartwheel. That's different. I don't have any complaints on that. SpongeGar.
Squidward, Banuga.
Rehydrated sound effects. That's to be expected. Hey, look, it's a tongue sliding. Now, I really want them to improve the way this shit controls. So far, I don't see that stupid ass effect that Rehydrated had on like the sides. I don't see that. That's an improvement. But like, I'm about to look at the way like he moves like very slowly. Like, you guys think it looks a little bit better? You see like it looks like it's improved or not? It looks, oh no, I lied. They still got that fucking effect on the side. It's not as well, at least I don't really notice it as much. I don't notice it as much. They got the little crabs grabbing onto you. That's actually pretty good for like prehistoric Bikini Bottom. That's actually a good idea. And like SpongeBob rolling on rocks. That's a new addition. I haven't seen that before. No, I'm not answering questions about Sonic Frontiers. This is a SpongeBob related stream. Hey, JC Black, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the donation, dude. I'm going through tough times right now, so that really helps. I appreciate it. I do fuck with the running on the rock shit. I do fuck with that. Okay, now the fact that the pizza box is for gliding, that is a good idea. But like, you think that animation? You guys think that animation looks good? Hold on, like the little transition when you initially do it. Hold on, I don't think it shows it. Yeah, it doesn't show it in that clip, but like, maybe it could be tweaked a little bit. Maybe it could look a little smoother. Like, I'm just like analyzing it, and like we're like analyzing this in like a very unscripted fashion, and like so we could like talk about it and shit. So I'm just trying something new here. Realistic. SpongeBob done gotta be realistic. You wish it actually came out as a parachute like the show? That actually would be pretty cool. Slam mood is pretty standard, that's fine. Karate chop kick. I think the music in this part's pretty fine. I'm glad they changed SpongeBob's running animation.
Citizen in need. Karate Bob to the rescue.
I don't like that bubble spin. I just... Okay, you got enemies getting stunned. Creature from the Krusty Krab had that. That's all right. Okay, now this looks like downtown Bikini Bottom right here. Like, you know, this is the first time Pearl's actually in a game because, like, from what I recall, they had a model for her in Truth or Square that was like unused, so you actually have her here. Which I don't know what role she's actually gonna play. Maybe you get to talk to her. I don't know. And the fact that this is a last gen game is actually really bizarre because it is 2022 going on 2023. This being a PS4, Xbox One, PC game is so fucking weird. And I think it'll affect the game's longevity. I just think that's very weird. I don't care about backwards compatibility. Like everybody who like goes to the store and they see that this is a PS4 game, you don't think that's gonna affect like sales? You know what I mean? Like okay, so this is the Wild West like jellyfish fields, right? So far from what I'm seeing, a lot of this stuff is kind of like these are like locations we've already seen, but they're like modified. So you got, you know, modified versions of things we've already seen, which is not bad, but I am hoping to see like some new locations. Okay, why is he moving so slow? Like, I don't know if you noticed that, but it's like, hold on. Let me go back like a good, because I don't like how slow he moves and rehydrated. He looks like, I thought he looked like he run faster in this game, but like just that gliding speed, I don't know. That looks like it's gonna be annoying. Like the character models here look good, but I don't know what it is with Purple Lamp and movement. Like some of their movements just look very awkward. Okay, I better not get hit copyright for this or I'm gonna be mad. No, we're not. We're not doing that autoplay shit. All right. So looking at this trailer, like I know a lot of people are like excited for this. I personally don't think like based on this trailer, it's like okay. It's like it's not something I would be excited about. It's like this is basically rehydrated too. Like this is what it looks like. It's rehydrated too. You get some improvements here and there, but like it doesn't really look all that exciting in my opinion. And like in case you guys haven't noticed, I have more than one tab open, so that's not the only video we're gonna watch. Like, see this 13 minutes of gameplay. I actually got it right here. We're gonna look over this too. So I already got y'all beat on that, and we're gonna look at the little dev interview thing. We're gonna look at that too. All right. All right. Look, I know this is like so popular for people to be saying. It's like, I know it's better than Robotic Revenge and Hero Pants, but like, you realize that that's the equivalent of basically saying like, okay, I can't think of an analogy. I'm too tired, but basically, you're basically saying bottom of the barrel, below average, garbage, right? You're basically saying at least it's better than garbage. At least better than garbage doesn't equal good. So it's a very low bar to look at. So we're not going to just use that as a crutch every time. It's not difficult for any developer to make a game that's better than those games. So that's not going to be a good argument for it. Like I'll say that. Like when you make a new game and it's better than Hero Pants, that's not an achievement. Like you don't get like a prize for that. You don't get an award for that. So I'm not going off of that metric. I'm just looking at it for what it is. And I'm telling you, based on just that part, it doesn't look bad, but there's nothing exciting about it, in my opinion. It's just okay. Now we're gonna look at this gameplay right here, right? Okay. I still feel like SpongeBob moves too fucking slow. I think he moves too slow. He moves too slow. Why is he still moving so slow? Why are the Battle for Bikini Bottom Tikis here? Why are they here? Why are they here? That's recycle. That's just straight up recycle.
No more chafing. The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
Okay, you got a little basic reference. Okay, I really need to find out. We're gonna blow this up real quick. I want to find out what these enemies are. What is this shit? What are these guys? Let's see. These guys are in their underwear and they're like attacking me with. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. So you guys are saying like it doesn't look like SpongeBob. I don't know. That's not what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking this is just like, this is some like basic shit. This is some okay shit. That's kind of what I'm thinking when I look at this. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Okay. Okay, so they got some like, oh, I guess that's the cosmic that you're getting, you know, all this shit around you. I got you. And then it goes away. Little combat zones. Oh my god, they got the flying tikis too. Okay, this is just copy and paste. Now, if you like pay attention to like all the PS2 games, they did not copy and paste like this many resources. I mean, there was like in a movie game, like you didn't have tikis, you had crates. They switched it up. They adapted it, right? They changed the spin attack and all of that. Similar, but they changed a couple things. But like, why are the tikis here? Like, to me, that's just off-putting because it's like copy and paste. Like, even the tikis in Truth or Square, they're different.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
Oh, you just said that like not long ago. Okay, I mean, that's new. I think they changed the bubble bowl to like just shoot bubbles out like that. I like changes. No. You're not about to get away. I saw that shadow. Hold on. You're not about to get away with that. That little Crash 4 shadow. Hold on. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, bro? Okay, look. In the 2000s, in the early 2000s, we had proper real-time shadows. What is this? What is this yellow fucking circle? What the fuck is this? This is fucking lazy as shit. No, fuck that shit. Oh, let me turn audio back up. Come on. Why? How many of y'all excited? Y'all excited for that yellow circle though? Yeah, y'all excited for that? Y'all about to, everybody in the chat, y'all got your dicks out. Y'all super excited for that shit. Okay, same Battle for Bikini Bottom sound effect for the, okay. Same underwear, health. Okay, it was recycled in Truth or Square as health. I get it. Now the bubble collectible is new. At least it's not shiny objects again.
That looks fun. I bet I can get down faster than you.
Yeah, SpongeBob moves too slow. He moves too slow. This music is not bad. I'm not crazy about it, but it's not bad.
You don't live longer in the city. It just seems that way.
Bro, who is talking? Who the fuck was talking there? The fuck? What was that? I don't know. I'm sorry, like the bubble spin sound effect, that recycling just bothers me. I can't unsee that. Okay. Look, I'll say this. I like the whole costume thing. I'm a big fan of costumes. That was one of my complaints. Well, I don't know if it was a huge complaint, but I had a complaint of Rehydrated. Like, why don't you add some costumes to spice it up? Like, Destroy Humans did that. Rehydrated didn't. I'm glad they got costumes. I like costumes. I'll say that. Wait. So he's clipping through the cloud. He's clipping through the cloud. You see he's clipping right through that cloud, right? They're showing off SpongeBob clipping through a cloud. Clipping through a cloud. Okay. How many times is he going to say that same line? How many times is he going to see the same line? You said, why would a cloud be solid? I didn't say the cloud would be solid. It's just, why is there I don't know. It just looks bad. Like he's with him clipping through a cloud. Like the cloud doesn't change at all. It's just there and he just clips through the cloud. That's what I mean. It looks a little awkward to me.
That's for you and me. Something like this at the jump bucket once.
Yeah, he's just saying random shit. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the sound design. I'll say that right now. I'm not a fan of the sound design.
Come on! We gotta bring all this sap back to that guy who looks kind of familiar. Ooh, more jelly!
See, the thing is, in-game dialogue is actually fine. Him saying random references for no reason, he doesn't need to do that. I'll say that. That's not how you do references.
You got a knack for reaching them cacti. Just drop
Clancy Brown. Good.
Safekeeping. One barrel down.
Just so you guys know, this is like my first time actually watching this this gameplay in full. I only skimmed through it.
Trail, my little saps.
Yeah, this animation's very awkward. I'm like, I don't know if y'all see it, but like, this is like so awkward. This is so awkward the way he's moving. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's just the movement's a little awkward. Again with the recycled tikis.
Ooh, more jelly.
I don't know what that freeze was. Oh, so he can like make up platforms like using that. Okay. Why the fuck does this shit keep freezing on me? What the hell? All right. Look, I would like it a little bit more if he just would. I really wish he would move faster. Like, I don't like how slow. Like, I can already tell, like, when I hold this in my hands and I play it, it's just going to feel like he's moving very slow. I don't know why they can't. I can't be the only one that feels that way about the way he moves. Like, it's just so slow.
Some men are so crooked they can swallow a nail and spit up a corkscrew.
Yeah, all right. I like the random pictures in the environment and stuff like that.
Ooh, more jelly.
That bubble spin, it distracts me. I think the cartwheel's fine. Patrick floating around as a little star is not a bad idea either. Look. I want to keep it a buck. Which y'all see him right here. In my opinion, this is not going to change that much upon release. It's not. Okay. If this game was coming out in 2024, yeah, you see a lot of changes. If it was coming in early 2023 or whatever, you ain't gonna see that many changes, bro. You're gonna see like very minimal, because when a game is ready to be released, it's ready to be released before its release date. In case you haven't noticed, they don't change things beyond like a certain point. And any changes you see from here on out, they're not going to be significant. They're not. Unless if the release date is that far away, you know, it's just not. Whoa. Let me take a look at that real quick. So like when you fall in the goo, okay. So when you fall in the goo, he like picks you up. Hold up. Let me see that real quick. Okay, that's not a bad idea. That's actually different. Like, look, they don't need to recycle Hans. The way they have Hans implanted and rehydrated is trash. Okay. Them using this is different. That's fine. This shadow is shit. For the guy who just brought up the fucking shadow, this looks like shit. But Patrick picking you up, that's good. That's not a problem. And it's also not a problem that you don't have to sit through 20 seconds of loading after you fall in the fucking goo. So, you know, that's an improvement. You guys see why I said not to get too excited over a CGI trailer, bro? I was expecting something middle ground in terms of quality. He said, how is this anything remotely Jellyfish Fields? They basically took Jellyfish Fields and they turned it Western. That's how. I don't know. That combat just doesn't look that fun to me. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Did I just see a pop in? Did I just see a pop in? Hold on. What was that? What was that? What was that? Did I just see a pop in? Hold on. Let me investigate. Let's investigate. Let's investigate. Let's investigate. I know I'm not crazy. I saw something. Oh. Y'all saw that? I know y'all saw that. Hold on. Oh. You got textures loading in front of you. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? No. If we didn't, it's right in your face, dude. Oh my god. I know I did. Bruh. The thing is, dude, this is a non-demanding SpongeBob game with textures popping in front of you. Oh my god. On a PS4. Props on y'all for getting Clancy Brown. And I saw that recycled idol animation. It's okay. Oh, guys, when that Switch version is gonna be ass. Oh, they reused the checkpoint thing. Okay. I'm actually not gonna be petty about that one. It's just a fucking checkpoint thing. But these tikis everywhere, it's too familiar to me. Except the crazy thing is these tikis actually look like they have less animation. Like in Battle for Bikini Bottom, they make them the little teeth animations and shit. Like they look pretty static here. Like they're not moving. I mean, they move, but they don't have any like the facial animation. They just stare. They stare blankly into your fucking soul. Oh, that's a reused asset right there. Okay. I got you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tikis. Like, I think it should be something different. Like, you're smashing the exact same thing you did in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Like, can we just...
That'll do ya.
I'm wondering if this game has, like... I wonder, like, how the enemy variety is going to be. The thing is, like, it is expected for these people to have some reuse assets. I just feel like they're reusing too much. That's basically, like, I can understand, like, hearing some similar sound effects come back and seeing this come back, that come back, but, like, I feel like it's just too much like a rehydrated sequel and less of its own thing, if you know what I mean. Like,
Sticky sweet.
yeah. I just saw more pop in. Hold on. Let me look again. I saw more pop in. Hold on. I saw it. I know I'm not crazy. Hey, just look closely at that fucking bar. I saw something, like, right in my face. I swear to God, I saw some pop in. Yeah. Right here. Yep. Yep. Jesus fucking. Again, I don't have a problem with reuse assets, but I do if it feels like there's too many reuse assets. Because expecting every asset in this to be brand new is just not realistic. It wasn't realistic to expect that in the movie game either. Movie game is a year later and this is a couple years later, but you know what I mean? It's not realistic to expect everything to be brand new, but, like, there's certain things where it's like, why did you recycle that? Like, why is the bubble spin here? Like I said, you can draw a comparison. The movie game and the Creature from the Krusty Krab, they both do not reuse the bubble spin. They both have their own different spin move. Like, the movie game had the karate spin. Creature had the fucking sand slap. They're different. That's what I'm saying. Like, why does this use the exact same spin attack with the exact same sound effect? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just straight up recycled, like, to the point where it's, like, questionable. But having, okay, same character models and stuff like that, or you got some reskins of locations switched up a bit, I don't care about that as much. It's just stuff like that. It's just, why? Like, it's just, I don't understand the logic behind it. Like, I don't see anyone else talking about that bubble spin thing, but it bothers me when I look at it and I hear it. Because you're going to be doing this a lot. It's just too familiar. Oh, by the way, Truth or Square. Truth or Square had its own spin move too. This is reusing the exact same one from Battle. Exact same one. Oh, there was another pop it? Oh shit, you guys, I was too busy talking. Hold on. I want to see the pop in. Let me see the pop in. Let's look at the pop in. I want to see that pop in. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, let's look at that pop in. Oh, I'm looking for it. Oh, I saw it. I just saw it. I just fucking saw it. Poppity pop pop pop. Poppity pop pop pop. Yep. More texture pop in, boys. More texture pop in.
We milked those cactuses for all they were worth.
SpongeBob just has too much swag for this fucking engine. Yeah. These animations of these fucking things, this shit looks so awkward. Like, it's moving very unnaturally.
Ooh, more jelly.
Looks like you've come a real long way. Be a shame if you screwed up now.
Okay. This game looks pretty easy. Oh yeah, one thing I will say, guys, at the beginning on the first trailer, I do like the fact that I didn't see any targets when Gary was shooting that slime. There was no targets. Like, if I could just switch to that real quick. Like this part right here, where he's shooting the fucking like slime. I'm glad that there's no like, it's around here somewhere. Yeah. I'm glad there's no targets. Where was? Yeah, this is it right here. There's no targets. I like that they didn't add the targets because I hated those fucking targets. I'm glad they took that out. That was a big complaint of mine. SpongeBob's running animation is a little bit different. Hold on. Hold up. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I be feeling right there. So, like, what do you guys think of that footage there? I it was the shit was pretty See, like, I don't think it's trash. It's like I look at it, I can see that these people care about what they're making and they put passion into it, but what we're actually getting is like mid. You guys are saying it's all right. See, y'all are on the same page as me. Like, I'm criticizing a lot of the bad stuff I'm seeing, but like there's some good stuff here. Like, there's some good ideas and there's like some heart. You know what I'm saying? And I hate Crash 4 with a fucking passion. So the only thing I like about Crash 4 is how it looks. You over here talking about, adding yellow circles. Like, I do not want this to be a trend in platformers. Do not add yellow circles. Use a proper drop shadow like old platformers have already fucking done. Have done the last 20 fucking years. I don't want to see that bullshit ass yellow circle. Fuck out of here.
Thank you very much, Lena, my favorite mermaid of all time. Awesome, good job.
Yeah, this is why I'm never gonna be at any events or anything because I'm too critical. I'm just always gonna be. I'm just gonna be this fucking old head. That's all I'm ever gonna be, bro.
I'm not alone anymore.
I'll never be able to like sit next to this guy and like be like, hey, how y'all doing? And ask questions about the game. That's never gonna happen in my life ever.
Guys, I'm joined by Martin and Andreas. Martin, respectively, from THQ Nordic, and Andreas from Purple Lamp.
Barely hear
And
this shit.
We're here to talk about SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake.
Yes, exactly.
Could you show us the Cosmic Shake?
Cosmic Shake. Cosmic Shake. It's like a new dance move, the Cosmic Shake.
It depends.
Yeah, this shit is fucking like this is so fucking low. Hold up. There's a way I could boost the volume on this, I think. Yeah, there is. This is on my boy Ryder's channel. I'm in a private window. Hold on. So I know a way I could use to boost the audio. Let me try to. Yeah, I know y'all can't fucking hear it. Shit is low as shit. Hold on. How do I go to extensions? I got an extension that's not activated in private mode. Let's see. Answer YouTube. Allow in private. Here we go. And then I go back to this. I refresh it. There we go. And then I hit this little boost thing. Okay, you guys
Thank
should.
you very much, Lena, my favorite mermaid of all time. Awesome.
It should be
Good
better.
job. I'm not alone anymore, guys. I'm joined by Martin and Andreas. Martin, respectively, from THQ Nordic, and Andreas.
Hey, this guy right here. I apologize to my 2020 video. I zoomed in on, I think it was your face, or was it one of the other guys' faces? I apologize. I zoomed in on one of you guys' faces for like a quick gag.
From Purple Lamp, and we're here to talk about SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake.
Yes, exactly.
Let me do
Can you
this.
show us the Cosmic Shake?
It depends on on every person. Like my Cosmic Shake is.
That's your Cosmic Shake?
Yeah, you
I gotta
first,
turn the
you,
whole stream
first
audio
cut
up just
the
for that.
vegetables. You cut the vegetables. You put them in there. You put them in there. You salt, and then you stir.
Awesome
But-
moves.
Yeah, but the Cosmic Shake is a very personal thing, so everybody should decide for themselves.
Yeah, my
what
Cosmic
is their-
Shake is more like a shake it, baby.
It's more that.
That's
That kind of
more the
thing?
direction where we're going.
Okay.
Guys, please do the Cosmic Shake at home. We won't see it, but you feel the energy we want to give you here. We have some plans. You said
Yes.
you wanted to greet some people because
Hello, GG Money 321.
Hey, baby, do the
lots of
Cosmic
people are
Shake.
watching right now, and some people you also know are watching right now.
Yes, I just wanted to send all the best wishes and greetings to my friends at Purple Lamp because I know you're all watching. So this goes to you.
I know none of them are
Gamescom.
watching this
Please
stream.
enjoy the stream we're gonna have now.
I'm just
I know
gonna
none
say
of
hello
them
to
are gonna
my
watch
wife and
this
children.
stream.
Hello,
Yeah,
Rafa.
hello,
Hello,
Mom.
Simon, if you're watching.
Awesome, they're watching as well.
Hopefully.
Cool. It would be sad if not. Oh,
I'm talking about my stream.
They
I
might be
guess.
out in the mud playing, which is also good.
which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Playing outside is good. Playing inside
This is small talk,
is the
alright.
thing we're talking about now. Or playing underwater, because we're talking about, like I said, SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake. If you got any questions at these two sympathetic guys here, then just ask them in chat, and we'll try to answer them as good as possible.
Hey, hi
when
guys.
the game
You
releases,
gonna get
is
rid of the
first
yellow
question
circle?
that gets asked.
You please get rid of the
And,
yellow
uh,
circle.
Coming.
And yeah, you saw it coming. Have you
Please.
prepared an answer?
We can unfortunately not yet tell you an exact release date, but you don't have to wait much longer. In the coming weeks, we'll slowly unveil the secret of when it will actually come out.
So the
But
people
today
just
we can't.
Slowly unveil
need
when
to
it comes
follow
out.
THQ social media
Just
or
wait a
Purple
little
Lamps.
longer. Yes.
So just
We know we've been testing your patience. You're all very eagerly awaiting this wonderful game.
yeah,
A little longer,
Please do not rush this
a
game.
little longer.
but very soon. Very soon.
Yeah, and like you said,
Please.
just follow the social media accounts of THQ, of Purple Lamp, and you will soon know the release date. Because many of you are looking forward to it. To be honest, I already told the chat that when I was first here at the THQ booth 2019, and we had the now older SpongeBob game there, I didn't know that the fan base was so gigantic. To be honest, the speedrunning community is really big, and you've got many people to please. To be honest, how hard is the difference? How hard is it to please both both groups, the speedrunning community and the more like younger player base.
What? Wait. Come on, man. It's not just the speedrunners, man. Like, I'm not gonna diss anyone who speedruns, but it's like just the younger people and the speed. Okay, there's, I guess there ain't no old heads who like Battle for Bikini Bottom that aren't in the speedrunning community. I'm guessing it's just about speedrunning and pleasing kids. I guess that's it. It's just little kids and speedrunners, It's not just fans in general. It's not like the general audience. It's just speedrunners and little kids. Like, that's the only people that's going to purchase this game, is like speedrunners and little kids. Okay. All right. So all right. So guys, I identify as a SpongeBob speedrunner for the remainder of the stream. I identify as a speedrunner. I identify as the slowest speedrunner of all time. Let's get it.
That's something you think about a lot while developing?
We indeed do. I mean, for us, what was the most important thing when we started working on the Cosmic Shake, and while working on the Cosmic Shake, was definitely bringing the fan service to the people.
Fan service is good.
They're looking for when playing.
Designing a game for speedrunners, this sounds really dumb.
Having the references to the
I'm just saying it
episodes from the
sounds
original
dumb.
series,
Like,
having the
oh, I'm
original voice
designing
cast.
it for the speedrunners. Like,
Big thing
what?
that we actually also have in the game.
You don't
The
design it
cast
for
was
speedrunners.
voiced
Speedrunners find shit on their
in
own.
English, German, we got Spanish, we got Polish, Japanese is in there. A
Awesome.
couple more
Yeah.
languages will be fully voiced in the game.
I'm a big fan of Clancy Brown, by the way.
There you go.
Yes, and
Clancy
in this
Brown's
game,
awesome.
yes, I know
Oh.
one of the big questions. Yes, it's Clancy Brown. Yes, it's the real voice of Mr. Krabs in this in our English version. The game is compared to Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. It's a completely new game. It's a completely new story. It is a spiritual successor, of course, to Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Same team, same big
Spiritual successor to Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. I think that's a pretty accurate way to describe it. I think he's very accurate. That's basically, yeah, pretty much.
group of SpongeBob fans behind it, and we did want to take the best that we've learned from recreating SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, and then have a new vision, have a new kind of game and story to show to people. Coming back to your
game and
question
story,
about
yes.
the speedrunners and the children.
Speedrunners and
one
the
of our-
children. The speedrunners and the children. Hey, yo. Hey, we not kids, so we speedrunners, yo. We all speedrunners, man. All of us. We all speedrunners. Everybody's a fucking speedrunner. Everybody who's over the age of, like, I don't know, like 16, 17. We all speedrunners. Like, all of us are speedrunners. It just sounds so goofy to me. The speedrunners and the children. The speedrunners and the children. The the children are important, but wait, so all, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just speedrunners and children. Like, that's it. That's
big focus is definitely was to make sure that the game can be enjoyed by children and to
Yeah.
kind of learn
speed and speed.
from Rehydrated of what are the things that are confusing to them that we take for granted and stuff like this. So that did influence, like we did tests and with
Just
children,
children
showed
and
them games that
speedrunners.
like, okay, what do you like, what do you not like, or did you find your way and stuff like
Okay,
this.
so
it was
that
mainly about
now I know I'm not the target audience of this game at all because I'm not a speedrunner. I can't, like, I don't count. Like, adults count, but only if you're a speedrunner. So it's just kids and speedrunners. It makes sense now. It's about speedrunning, even though SpongeBob runs slow as fuck. It's children and speedrunners.
player guidance and about like, okay, how do they find their way about? But other than that, yeah, as AJ said, we mainly think about, you know, SpongeBob fans, as we all are massive, incredible SpongeBob fans.
Yeah, SpongeBob
we
fans,
just
yeah.
think about like basically what do we want to have in there, and what do you want to do, what do you want to be able to play. That's how, for example, the costumes came in there. You've had them in the SpongeBob movie game to a degree, so we've also looked at the old games and see like, okay, what was great on all the previous SpongeBob games, and costumes was a big thing immediately. Like you want to run around.
Yes,
in
yes, I agree with you there. Yes, absolutely.
Prehistoric, as SpongeGar, and all these kind of things. So the game has like 30 plus costumes for everybody.
I was just about to ask, yeah.
Yeah. So these are like primarily we start from the point of view like, okay, SpongeBob. What's like the SpongeBobiest thing we can cram in, and then try to get in as much as possible.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite costume?
I have a couple of them. Like there is
Speedrunners.
I love prehistoric Sponge.
Yeah.
Like we're both big fans of the prehistoric episodes. That like there's a level prehistoric kelp forest in the game.
Don't buy this game unless you're a child or a speedrunner, yo.
Level, and there you can run around either as SpongeGar or as prehistoric Sponge. So never confuse them. SpongeBob.
Yeah, I fuck with prehistoric Sponge.
Prehistoric Sponge is from a very early episode, and SpongeGar is a little later in time, and you can differentiate.
I'm glad
them
you
by their
guys are like
clothes, and
savvy
one has,
with like the show. That's good.
Kind of
Yeah.
leopard skin thing, and the other just has a loincloth and like kind of vampire teeth and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like I really like these guys, but at the same time, damn, that was pretty harsh, man. I gotta start speed running, man. My opinion doesn't count until I start speed running.
There's one costume that I personally very much like, is where you can run around as SpongeBob looking like the Dutchman, the Flying Dutchman.
Oh,
because
really?
the Flying Dutchman is my ultimate favorite character.
Not only yours, Mark.
There's most of the kind of costumes are taken directly from the series.
Yeah.
The opposite day or stuff like this. And then
I love the
other
costumes.
Costumes are unique.
Yes,
to the game.
I love costumes.
We have these jelly enemies in the game because
by no means does that make the game excellent, but
the story. SpongeBob and
they
Patrick
spice it
found,
up.
Got a
It's like
vibe of
adding
mermaid
seasoning.
ears that have magical powers, but as usual, they kind of overdid it. They used them too much, and they created these wish worlds. So they wished too much.
All right, I want all the speedrunners in the chat. I want all y'all to call yourselves out, bro.
Wish worlds,
all of y'all.
that are themed according
Your
to
opinion
Wild West
counts
jellyfish
if you're a
fields or
speedrunner.
prehistoric kelp forest, and then they have to go there to save their friends. And each of these kind of also, you get a costume that kind of fits that place. Forget the Wild West.
Hey,
costume,
shout out
then
to
you can
y'all.
go to Wild West jellyfish
Y'all fast
fields.
motherfuckers in the
We didn't
chat,
want to
yo.
limit players because we know, some children want to run around as a pirate in the Wild West. That's just your thing. And
I'm just laughing because it sounds funny. No, but yeah, you're right.
But we didn't want to limit players because we know, some children want to run around as a pirate in the Wild West. That's just your thing. And so you can then switch the costume.
Yeah.
But they unlock the different levels, and then you can play through them.
Okay, so visiting all these different places, all these different wish worlds, will be a big part of the game.
Exactly, like that's the game is a little bit more story-driven than Rehydrated, so it kind of leads you through these worlds, through these different worlds, and then whenever you finish the world, you can go back later when you've earned more skills, and then do like revisiting quests, do a little bit more challenges here. Like if you've learned to ride the seahorse, you can go back to an earlier level and ride the seahorse there.
So you need to
nothing wrong with
backtrack in order
speedrunning,
to
but why
fully play everything out of the
target
level.
If you really
speedrunners
want to
in your
collect all the costumes, want to see all the things that are there in
specifically
the game, then you have to go and
speedrunners?
revisit all the levels.
Okay.
If you don't, you can just focus on the story. It has a way more cutscenes than Rehydrated. It's a bit more story focused overall, but mainly it's a good old 3D platform.
I don't know, like, shouldn't it be like the general audience, like the kids and the older people who played like the older games? Like, why the speedrunners specifically come into? All right, I know you're bringing up shift, but that doesn't, like, on a grander scale, your entire product, like, that don't make sense to just one person. That don't make sense. Like, or even just like a community, just a community of speedrunners. It's like, why not target the general audience? So, and then the speedrunners can find their way around it. But like targeting them, that's what I'm saying. Is like, huh? Why does SpongeBob run like that then? Why are you so slow?
And you know, with a lot of verticality, a lot of different kind of jumping skills. He has again quite a few basically combat skills, as much as you can call it combat in something like this. But all the skills that he has are actually traversal combat.
I feel like I'm
you've got
never
a
gonna
karate
really-
kick that sends you flying into the enemy, but you can also use that to traverse. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just not
So
gonna fuck
battle
with
is
this
always
game that
about
much. I feel like I'm just gonna
in
not like a
Cosmic Shake,
SpongeBob
that
game
was
ever again, to be
there from
honest.
the very beginning, kind of that idea. So you have a pizza box
Because I gotta
to
be a
ride around and all
speedrunner.
these kind of things. So that was very crucial from the very beginning. That if there's combat, it's always like very dynamic.
I better
It's
chill and
movement,
actually listen to
basically
what the fuck he's saying.
combat. So basically, you've got a karate kick that sends you flying into the enemy, but you can
Yep.
also use that to traverse. So
Yeah. Okay.
so battle is always about movement in Cosmic Shake. That was there from the very beginning, kind of that idea. So you have a pizza box to glide around and all these kind of things. So that was very crucial from the very beginning. That if there's combat, it's always like
Maybe
very
I just
dynamic
need to make some
movement. It's
SpongeBob
basically you're
video
it's not about
essays. Just
fighting as such. It's about
be a
going
fucking
on, and
Yeah.
then the
be
enemies
some
are just
fucking video
basically
essayist prick or
another way
something.
of moving through the level, basically.
Awesome. Yeah, you described a lot of gameplay elements. You described a lot of things we're gonna see in
Yeah.
SpongeBob costumes, worlds, the voice acting we will hear, of course. Let's take a look at the gameplay trailer, the showcase trailer we got from you to give the audience at home a short insight about or on what
Even
we're
my girl said this
looking
game
at
looks
and
fun.
what we'll be
I think
playing
it looks fucking mid.
soon, once our tech guys are ready.
Love you, AJ.
And then we can also answer some more questions of you. So guys, how did you like it? Just let us know in chat what you think of this trailer and of the gameplay that was shown during the trailer. We saw a hell of a lot
I think every time I
during
talk
the
about
trailer. Lots of these worlds, lots of
fucking
these
games.
characters we all know and love. And some questions came up in the chat.
Yeah,
I think
saw
we
that
need to
somebody
address
said,
those.
like,
I gotta leave the
loving
SpongeBob
music.
community,
I think
bro.
that's a good
I
thing
gotta
to
leave,
kind
bro.
of by Mr. Ohydro.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Ohydro.
I gotta leave, bro.
Basically, the music
not
was
fast
written,
enough,
like
man.
we have the score of the actual game, which was written by Hacienda Post, who are the guys behind also the score of Battle for Bikini Bottom. So this score was very much loved by people of the fans, and we said, like, so we want to approach the same composers to do a completely new score, and they made these themed music for every world, so that every world has, like, the Wild West level has this kind of distinct Mel Brooksian kind of a Wild West sound to it.
Wild West.
On top of that, though, we also brought in a lot of
Yeah,
tracks
come-
from the actual series.
Look. I would say this though. Like, there's gonna be no dissing the shift whatsoever. But the idea of them targeting speedrunners, it's like in my head, like, wow. Like, what I mean is, like, do they think that the SpongeBob gaming community is just speedrunners? Do they actually think that? Like, is the speedrunning community the only people who play these games? Like, outside of, like, the younger crowd, it's just speedrunners. Like, I'm trying to process that. Like, in my opinion, it just seems a little insulting. It just seems, if you guys know what I'm talking about, it sounds very insulting to me. Yeah.
Fan favorites.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, as you walk around the world, if you approach the saloon, you'll hear the saloon music that you know from the Wild West episode and stuff like this. So if you walk around the pirates level, so that's Pirate Goo Lagoon, and you'll hear like little.
No, guys, I'm an old head,
little,
bro.
Rake horn. Was it the
I'm an old
hornpipe
head.
and stuff like this? So rake hornpipe. So all these little tunes that you know from
Ain't nobody
the
finna listen to
beginning of
nothing I say,
episodes,
bro.
or if you heard in an episode.
talking.
So I think that is another nice layer to the kind of music experience when you kind of like, oh, I know this. So
Yeah.
it's quite fun in the game.
Awesome. Andreas, let me ask you a quick question because
course.
someone asked, Raintech asked, how much freedom did you guys have creating the story? And maybe the game as well, so how did that go?
Well, the interesting part was when we started working on the Cosmic Shake. Of course, we knew what we want to create here is a very story-driven experience. So the story is. What we
Maybe
really
there's a
focused on,
reason why
making
ever
it
since
as
Rehydrated
fun
was
as
announced, it
possible.
made me not want
Also
to make that
honoring
many
the
SpongeBob
good old
videos
Steve
for some
Hillenburg
reason.
humor, which is so widely loved by people, and
Yeah.
of course also by us. So as Martin said also before, it's what we try to create here is give people a lot of references to the original, as much as fan service as we can actually do. So as I described it to some people on the show already, is when you play the game, you will have a lot of these Leonardo DiCaprio meme moments where you're like, I remember that one. That's the episode. Yeah. So when it comes to the story itself,
I like references.
it is a very
That was one of my
narrative-driven
complaints
game.
in
It's very long. We have a ton
my
of
old reviews
cutscenes
is games that don't
well,
have
all of them,
references
of
and
course,
stuff.
voiced and animated. And yeah, well, we
And in
approached
terms of
Nickelodeon
the-
with the story.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
from the point of freedom, obviously, we have a very good relationship.
Look, I'm gonna just say this. Like you're saying, if it wasn't for people like me and shit, like, look, like I was like the main one talking about SpongeBob from like I want to say 2015 to like I can't even not even 2015, 2013 to like 2015. As soon as like then there was like Game Grumps. There was Game Grumps booming Battle for Bikini Bottom from their playthrough, and then the speedrunning community started to boom. Like anything beyond that point, I don't think I have anything to do with anything. I don't think I had anything to do with anything. Like I think like I was trying to do something at one point, but it wasn't really working, and then like everybody else came along, and then something eventually happened. Like I don't think I really have anything to do with any of this stuff. Like the Cosmic Shake has nothing to do with me at all. Like it's just like what that's why they're glorifying speedrunners, because speedrunners are like the main source of why we even have this game. Even though they're not the only ones that are playing these games, like targeting them is just so weird to me. It's just weird. Just from a design standpoint. Like I completely support Shift, but I'm just telling you, like designing your game for speedrunners just is weird.
With the guys at Nickelodeon, guys and girls who help us with everything, and they know the franchise better than anybody on the world. And we've been lucky enough for Cosmic Shake. We had a writing team, but we also had access to the lead writer, the current lead writer of the series. So who's currently leading all the new seasons of SpongeBob. So he was there on the project as a script editor, and another writer from the show was also there to polish up the
Writers from the
dialogues and more
show.
jokes and stuff like this. Because apart from just being a bit more narrative focused in general, the key thing we wanted to bring in, which I think relates to one of the questions, is Patrick a playable character? We do not have various playable characters in this game. It's all focused on SpongeBob, but there's always, like, with all the wishing, Patrick has been turned into a little balloon, into this kind of cute little balloon who flies around with you.
And he's always
fine.
with you. We just saw that in the gameplay,
Exactly.
in the
Like
cutscenes.
he's your permanent companion.
Yeah.
And the idea was we wanted to have this this kind of buddy banter, this buddy comedy thing that you have in the series. Like a lot of episodes in the series are just about these two characters doing something funny, doing something stupid, talking stupid things. I have to watch my language. And that
Just
we've
being
never had
stupid.
in a game like this. So we wanted to have that even if you play alone, you have Patrick with you, and they just talk, and they make jokes, and they ask each other stupid questions, and then give even more stupid answers, and that just, it carries you through the game in a whole different way. You have this kind of old school platforming gameplay with a lot of verticality, but then you have this kind of buddy banter in between. And for that, it was great to have access to these writers that can polish up the jokes and kind of bring even more jokes in and all this kind of stuff. So it's a very, very funny experience.
That I think we can also add here for Patrick himself. It's not only the bantering that you have, he also has a function. He is also a feature.
There's something
helping you,
about
for
this that
example, if
makes
you
me
drop
feel
down something from a
uncomfortable. I
ledge,
don't know what it is.
Patrick will be the one that brings you back up. If you're low on health, Patrick will come in, drop some pants.
Lusa, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. It helps. So they're talking about how like Patrick as a balloon can actually help you. That's pretty cool.
For you, so that it can add up more health. So he's always there. He's your buddy that
It
actually
brings you new
supports you.
underpants,
I need a
which
Patrick
is,
in
you
my
know,
life.
a best friend should do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need my own Patrick.
And we
Patrick
all
in
need
real
people
life.
that bring us underpants.
We should. Guys, can we
Don't
get
take
on
this
that?
quote out of context.
Can we get some underpants, please? You just talked about
Don't
Patrick.
take this quote out of context. Hold on, let's take it out of context. Let's do it.
Can we get some underpants, please? You just talked about
Always there. He's your buddy that
It
actually
brings you new
supports you.
underpants,
I need a
which
Patrick
is,
in
you
my
know,
life.
a best friend
It brings you
should do.
new
Yeah.
underpants.
I need my own
all
Patrick.
And
need
we
Patrick
all
in
need
real
people
life.
that bring us underpants.
We should. Guys, can we
Don't
get
take
on
this
that?
quote out of context.
Can we get some underpants, please? You just talked about Patrick and his important role, SpongeBob's role. We saw a bit of Squidward in the trailer.
Yes.
How big of a role will the other characters play? Are they just cameos, or will you be able to interact a lot with them?
They are, first of all, they're always, like in Rehydrated, they are the quest givers, basically. They are, of course, part of the story. They are the ones that you go to look for in the Wish worlds. So compared to Rehydrated, they're a little bit more involved in the story. So you meet them a little more often. They, you know, and there's two versions of them. So you either have the real Squidward who got kind of torn into the prehistoric level and you need to save him, or you've got the actual medieval Squidward that doesn't know SpongeBob. Like, you meet him in the medieval world and he thinks he is a medieval character, and he reacts as if he's from that world. So these are that also gave the writers a lot of room to play around and experiment with. Okay, this character we want. We just want Pearl to just be an actual prehistoric character from the prehistoric world. So you meet them in different ways. And just like with Rehydrated, because that's something I think that worked very well for that game, for this very, very beloved game, is that each level has kind of its own little story. So you have this overarching story of SpongeBob and Patrick wanting to repair Bikini Bottom after they destroyed it. But each level has its own little micro story. So you go to the karate downtown Bikini Bottom level, and there it's about a kind of Wish World Squidward who doesn't know SpongeBob, but he's doing this karate movie. Like, he's doing a low-budget karate movie, and he's this auteur. He wants to have this
keyword is
perfect
low
movie.
budget.
And then you have this themed kind of world that is all about SpongeBob being the hero in a fictional karate movie. And so, like this, every world has its own little story, and that was, again, for us important to kind of reflect the episodic nature of the series itself, but also just give us a lot of freedom to have fun. And we were lucky enough that Nickelodeon was super supportive, gave us a lot of freedom. The writers were super supportive. They were always just looking.
Nickelodeon's giving you freedom,
and never
really
trying to. Keep us from doing anything. Like, they just wanted to make sure we stay, faithful to the series. They know the series best, but they were always, there to help us make it even funnier, make it and more SpongeBob-y.
Yeah,
it's also the feedback that we got from them, from whatever we showed to them. They saw we also, at Purple, we live the brand itself. We all love SpongeBob ourselves. We know what the people want on there because it's what we also want for the people out there and also, well, for us. So to
we all just want an excuse to keep watching SpongeBob every day and pretending it's work. Like, that's all we're doing here. Like, we're just trying to have an excuse to tell out, like, I'm sorry, I need to work. Like, there's 2 seasons, I have to watch these 2 seasons.
Awesome. It's always nice to see having such a good relationship between the devs and the game, and Nickelodeon and the devs and the publisher.
Rolo.
Such a good relationship, and that I think that reflects in the game as well. what I've seen, at least.
I think that's what SpongeBob does. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Two
brings people together.
It brings people together. We're all SpongeBobbers. We're all Patricks a little bit.
Oh.
And we're like, yeah.
I feel like an outcast watching this
If
shit.
you were a SpongeBob
I feel like a
character,
huge outcast
character
watching this
in the
shit.
world of Bikini Bottom, under the sea, what character would you like the most to be, and what character is most likely to you?
Well, the character I would most likely to be is definitely Gary.
Okay,
Because
why?
Because being a snail cat, I mean, cats live the best life. And
Of course, yeah, of course.
And I always love
Gary
it
be
whenever
living
he
his
goes,
best life,
"Meow."
right?
It's just hilarious. But the character that I'm actually am, more or less, I think it comes with the project management part, is more in the direction of Squidward, maybe? No, it's
Is
actually...
that so?
No, it's not true. It's Plankton. It's
got-
Plankton.
So working with you is a blast.
Basically,
Definitely.
but every grown-up kind of pretends like, or everybody says like, yeah, I really like. There's always a day in your life where you think like, I feel like Squidward today. Like,
Yeah,
if,
true.
you know, there's always a day in your life where you're like, oh
That's
god,
true.
today I feel like Squidward.
Some people
Yeah.
more often, some people less
Yeah.
often.
Hopefully, there's also a lot of days where you just feel like SpongeBob, and some days you feel like the Flying Dutchman.
And that's your favorite, like you established. Does
would-
he play a big role in the game? Can you
he,
say that?
He plays a big role in the Pirates Goo Lagoon, of course.
Oh, of course,
Yes.
yeah.
And in
He's also the
Halloween,
quest giver.
yeah, and in Halloween Rock Bottom, he also appears here and there. So yeah, he appears where it makes sense, where you think like, well, obviously the Flying Dutchman will be here.
Awesome.
It's the Flying Dutchman.
So we continue the list with references to the series, giving
Yeah.
the main characters that the people love out there, giving them the room in the game to be there, also with the player, to interact with them, have fun and enjoy.
And I suppose there are a hell of a lot of Easter eggs to discover, aren't they?
Definitely.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I meant with these moments.
I ain't
They're
even
gonna
put
be-
on my regular
Is there
streaming shirt.
one
how I
especially
know I'm tired,
that you're
bro.
most looking forward to for people to find?
Well, if we spoil
Yes,
it,
but I won't. Yeah, we won't.
Ah.
I really
I
wanted
thought
to
I gave
stream
you a
Destroy
spoiler
Human
alert.
Fury Pro, but
No.
I had to get this out the
Sad.
way before
Guys,
the Cosmic
if you have any
Shake
other
questions come
questions,
in.
any more questions, then just ask them in chat
And I
right
gotta
now.
keep track of the time because
while
I got somewhere to be
ask
tonight.
my
Late as fuck.
very last question, I guess, to you.
Couple hours.
And that is, you talked about all the different Wish worlds. Prehistoric, Western, medieval, the lagoon with the Flying Dutchman.
Karate.
Karate. Are there
Nah.
any worlds you would have loved to do, but they may be scrapped until a expansion or
There
something?
have been some ideas, but we won't tell them because potentially we might still get the chance to use them.
Yeah. We obviously
Really?
hope that the Cosmic Shake will kind of release to the same kind of flood of love that we got for Bikini Bottom and Rehydrated. We know it's
not gonna
large,
happen.
Kind of, what do you say, footsteps to fill.
Yeah.
But
It's not going to be
I
as
think
successful as Rehydrated.
It's a
It's
very
not.
worthy successor. It's a little bit different than Rehydrated. We wanted it to have its own identity, but I think it's still just like Rehydrated gave you just like this. Yes,
If you wanted to have
SpongeBob
its
front
own
and center.
identity, you
I
got to
think
get
we've
rid of
nailed
those
that
fucking
again with
tikis
Cosmic
and you
Shake,
got to
that
get
it's
rid of
just-
that
It's the
fucking.
SpongeBobiest experience you'll get out there, and I
Lost
hope
my
people
train
will love
of
it as
thought
much as Rehydrated. The crew, both the speedrunning community and the normal fans, like everybody's been so supportive.
Oh,
The
wait. Are we finally being acknowledged? I think we're finally been acknowledged. The normal fans. There we go. So it's not just speedrunners.
the speedrunning community and the normal fans, like everybody's been so supportive. The first
Okay,
game came
that's
out
more
right in
reasonable.
the middle
Yeah.
of the pandemic, which was
Yeah.
of course, or in the start of the pandemic, which was a big challenge for the team, big challenge for us. And then it was, rehydrating. It was reinvigorating to see like people say like, finally in this kind of, don't give me a zombie apocalypses all the time. Give me something funny, something uplifting. And that kind of, lifted us up as well. And we just hope that we are able to achieve the same thing with Cosmic Shake again. And then, if the success kind of merits it and if it resonates well, that hopefully we can continue this journey and continue pretending it's work if we watch SpongeBob. In home office, it's even harder with your kids come in and you're like, you said you're working, you're just watching SpongeBob. And it's like, this is my work.
Oh, they must love that you work on that game. Are they big SpongeBob fans as well?
Yeah,
Yes,
look at
I
me.
think my
you know,
children think
corporate
that SpongeBob
type
is
of
real,
job.
which
Here I
that's
am
made by
talking
you.
about SpongeBob.
no, that they know. Like they know. I pray to Stephen Hillenburg regularly. No, but they love SpongeBob. Yeah, they have.
Did they have
all
a
the
choice?
collector's editions, all this kind of stuff. They get all the little toys.
Yeah.
And they would have had a choice, but it's a character that children just naturally gravitate
Yeah.
to.
Look. Regarding your question about why Insane Trilogy sold more than Crash 4, it's incredibly obvious. It's because Insane Trilogy sold off of nostalgia. Crash 4 was a brand new, well, not really a brand new game, in my opinion. Well, just gonna say this. It's a brand new game that plays like Insane Trilogy. See, this is what you gotta understand. If you're gonna make a brand new game that plays very similar to that remaster, people are just gonna flock to the remaster. They're comfortable with it. The new game, you'll get some people that'll flock to it, but it's not gonna be as many people. Like, it's not. What would help is if you make the new game differentiate itself better. And differentiated doesn't mean like you have complicated trash level design and just amplify the difficulty and make it frustrating. How about you like come up with new ideas instead of you reusing the same type of style? Like, instead of making it similar, people can just play the remaster. Like, you got to have some new ideas. You got to have the complicated things is this and Crash 4 did have new ideas, but the implementation is based on let's make it play like the game we just remade. That's essentially I know it's not the exact same developers in Crash's case, but that's the philosophy behind it is let's make it play like the remakes. Let's make it similar instead of making something that's like, I don't know. I think with Crash's case it's a lot worse than SpongeBob's. Like with SpongeBob, you don't really need to change a whole lot. Like, I don't think you really need to change a crap ton. It's just certain things you don't really need to recycle, or at the very least you could change them up a bit more. Like, I don't know, like a part of this just feels like it's more Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated rather than its own thing. Like, you guys basically said they wanted to be its own thing. I don't feel like, I don't know what it is. It's just, from what they've shown, it just doesn't look like its own thing. It kind of just looks,
And they love it. Like
like
my
the
house
mediocre
is full
remake
of,
that
nerd
we had,
stuff, and,
sequel
they
to it,
went
and
straight
it's
for,
slightly better.
there's
Like,
all these kind
okay,
of different
I'm not
SpongeBobs in
excited
different
for that.
So yeah, SpongeBob
Awesome.
just has a magical draw to them. Even though my little son calls him Pompatats. Because in German it's SpongeBob Schwammkopf, and for some reason to him this is Pompatats.
Well, it's if it makes him happy.
I know this is not the most important information about this game, but
now we know.
I just missed my
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Talking
I
about
see
SpongeBob
that.
games feels so
Gamescom
weird to me
will go
now.
on
Like, it
for a
doesn't
bit.
even feel like the
I'm
way it
terribly
used
sorry,
That's okay.
but I hope your development doesn't go on for a much longer bit because people are looking
Like, every
forward
time they
to the
come out
game.
with something,
It
I'm just
looks
not gonna
really
fuck
good,
with it.
and I think
It's
you're
just-
on the best
what's the
of-
point?
best way to
Like,
get a
you're not gonna get enough
a
optimism
successor,
out of
a
me. I'm just hating
successful
all fucking
successor
time. That's what it
to
looks
the
like. I'm
previous game.
certain.
We
No,
can
it's just-
definitely say that in the coming weeks and months there will be more.
Even
and
though
more
I'm not
gameplay
saying it's
and
bad
more
in this
little,
case, especially. Like, I'm
teasers
just
and
saying,
views
I don't
into
like
the
this,
game,
I don't
and
like
then
that.
the release window and so on and so forth. All the things
Yeah.
that people have been
Yeah.
waiting for.
Because I don't. I mean, I don't like this. I don't like that. Like, I can't
we're
can't
just
hope that.
Looking forward to seeing it come out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and the Nintendo Switch.
awesome.
And yeah, then we'll
And
just
to
hope
all
we'll
the
get to
people-
talk to you guys even more.
To all the people out there, yes, we are at Purple Lamp. We're looking at the comments under the trailers. We really love all the love that we get from out there. It's
Yeah,
what
you
we
guys
call
getting a lot of
positive pressure.
love.
It's what motivates us, giving our love into the game back to you.
Yeah.
Please keep commenting and let us know how much you love it and what you want.
Yeah, what he says. So, if you've got any feedback, put it under the videos in the comments below. And if you want to know more what comes in the next months or so, when the release date will be and so on, just check out and follow all of the social media from THQ Nordic, from Purple Lamp, and you will definitely know more about SpongeBob in the next months. Thank you very much for being here, for joining me.
Thank you.
Been a pleasure.
Been a pleasure as well, yeah. And we'll see more
This is my
from each
first time
other
listening
here
to this
on the
video.
THQ Nordic live stream in about an hour, because we go
to do the
for a
Cosmic
break
Shake
now, do the Cosmic Shake, and we'll be back in 1 hour with, I think, Outcast 2. So if
There you
you're
go.
looking forward to that, just come back in 1 hour. Until then, see you later, guys.
Well, so that's Cosmic Shake. Okay. See, there was a point where I kind of lost interest in like making updates and stuff like that. Like ever since Rehydrated release, I've just lost a lot of motivation for SpongeBob content. I don't know why. I still remember the day I saw that trailer. No, I didn't even see it right away. Like I was at work and that shit dropped, and I just felt very weird. I don't know what it is. Something about talking about this before it was a thing was different. Now that we have this little era, and then with everything they come out with, I just have heavy criticism for. It's a fucking shame. It's a fucking shame for me. On my end, it's a fucking shame. Like, I just feel like this is something that's like slightly better than that remake that we had. Like, that's it. SpongeBob game content has become more normalized, maybe. You know, I think that's a very good point. It is. There was a point where nobody was really talking about these games. It felt different talking about them. Now it's just, I don't even know why I even bother. Like, people ask for me to always talk about these things, and like, I'm not even as enthusiastic as I used to be. Like, it's getting to a point where I feel like I'm coming off as like an old head that's like not liking shit. Even though I'm not even trying to just be like, oh, this shit's trash. It's like, okay, I like this, I like that. But then when, like, how I actually think when I look at it, it's like, this is okay. Like, I'm not excited for it. Like, I can't be like the other fans and just look at this and feel like this is amazing. I'm so excited. I just can't get excited for it. But like, I can't get excited for any games. It's like, I'm always like, there are some things I look forward to, but I never get excited for anything. Like Destroy Humans 2 remake. I was anticipating it. I wasn't excited, but I was anticipating it. It's like, but I knew there was going to be some things I didn't like, but overall I knew I was going to enjoy it because I liked the demo and stuff. But like, I don't know. It's just like with the SpongeBob stuff, like that's what people always demand for me. But like, I kind of just wonder, like, are you even gonna like any of the stuff I actually put out? Because like some of this stuff I've taken like months to make, and then like, I don't know. Like, I feel like people only like the old stuff I made. Like, I wasn't really happy with how that Rehydrated video in 2020 did. I wasn't really happy with it. Whereas me talking about the Nick games in 2018, that video blew up for some reason. I don't know. I just feel very weird talking about this stuff now. It doesn't feel like how it used to be. And maybe it's because I'm getting older. Maybe it's because the content is more common and I just don't really feel unique when I talk about it anymore. It's just like, I don't feel like I'm really bringing much to the table. I don't feel like I was really passionate about that Titans review, though. I was. No. Like, there's still some content I'd be passionate to make, but like SpongeBob, I don't know. I think a part of it is like, I've changed so much since I made those old SpongeBob reviews a lot. I've been through a lot since then. Now, like when I do the YouTube stuff, it's just different now. I have more life experience and stuff. Yeah, I'm just becoming an old head, right? Even though I'm not considered old, I feel like it. I do still have ideas for SpongeBob reviews, like put away, but I'm not interested in making them right now. So, oh well. I think I have like internal conflict when I look at this stuff now. It just, I don't know what it is. Maybe what I need to do is become a speedrunner. Maybe that'll fix everything. I gotta get fast. I gotta learn how to break games. That's what I gotta do. I gotta become a speedrunner. Everything will get better. Well, guys, that's, this is my video talking about like Cosmic Shake. Like, I'm not interested in like putting out regular updates on this. I don't even really have time anyway, but not really interested. Like, I'll let everybody else do that. I think I'd be better off like making stuff that I feel that I'm more passionate about, like some ideas I have that I'm more passionate about. Like I was passionate about the Titans review, like that. But I mean, like, hold on, what time is it? Oh my fucking god, I gotta leave in like 2 hours. That's why I did this stream to get it out the way, because I'm gonna be pretty much booked the rest of this weekend. So I'll see you guys around. There's other things I want to work on and stuff. I'm not gonna say like I'll never make a SpongeBob video again. It's just things feel so different for me now. Like I just don't really feel like anything I make SpongeBob related is as valuable as it used to be. I just that's why I don't really make it as much. I just feel like who cares? Regardless if people ask for it, it just feel like who gives a fuck? But I appreciate all the support, and I appreciate everybody who donated during the stream, because I have a lot on my plate right now. So like I appreciate everything. So yeah, I mean, SpongeBob topic was fucking beat to death. So, all right, thank you all for checking out the stream. I'm gonna just end it. But this shit gets too fucking long. An hour and a half is good enough. All right.